Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the supervised learning that is in terms of regression. So here before we have discussed about supervised learning. So we will have a short recap here. That is under the supervised learning. What is supervised learning and what are the applications, advantages, disadvantages we have seen in the first video, and the second discussion we have concentrated about the categories of supervised learning, that is the categories are regression and classification, right? And coming to the regression and classification, we have seen with the examples, real time examples, how the regression is working as well as the classification is working. Also in the last discussion, we have gone through about the types of regressions, and we have the various types of regressions algorithms, and how the regression terminologies are applicable to those algorithms. All those things we have discussed in the previous sessions. Okay, today we are going to discuss about the regression algorithms in details. Yes, the regression algorithms are used if there is a relationship between the input variable and the output variable. So that is, we can have the linear progressive, right? So I repeat, regression algorithms are used if there is a relationship between the input variable and the output variable. Here we can say the input variable may be the independent variable, and the output variable we can say it is a target variable. Okay, so here so these are the types already we have gone through, and I repeat the same here. The types are linear regression, polynomial regression, decision tree regression, random forest, Bayesian linear regression, and support vector machine. So this comes under the regression types. Now we will see one by one in detail. The first algorithm it is linear regression. So linear regression, here it is linear regression. So the name itself we come to, it's the linear. That means what? If input varies, the output also varies. That means the progressive, it is a linear. So linear regression is a statistical regression method which is used for predictive analysis and shows the relationship between the continuous variable. Yes, here it is a continuous variable. As already I said, that is, if any changes occurring in the input, accordingly the output may get varied. Okay, so that is called continuous variable, and this linear regression is a one type of statistical regression method, and it is mainly used for the predictive analysis, and as discussed, it shows the relationship between the continuous variable. And coming to the second point, the linear regression shows the relationship between the independent variable x-axis and the dependent variable y-axis. Hence, it's called the linear regressions. Yes, I already discussed with the example, that is, if input varies, the output also have to vary linearly. That is called linear progressive. And the same statement here, linear relationship between the independent variable, it may be in x-axis, and the dependent variable, it is on y-axis. Based upon the x-axis variable variation, the y-axis also it is going to correlate based upon synchronize based upon the input x-axis variation. That is called linear regression. And coming to the third point, if there is only one input variable, for example, if the input variable is x, then such linear regression is called simple linear regression. In linear regression itself, we have the two types of regression. That is only one input variable, then it is called simple linear regression. And if there is more than one input variable, then such regression is called multiple linear regression, or we can call it as the other name, it is multivariate. So we recall this linear regression. Obviously we know linear, the input varies, the output also need to vary in the linear based upon the linear progressive. And if we just having the two types, that is simple linear regression, multiple linear regression. Simple linear regression, if there is only one input variable, that is simple. And if we have the more than one input variable, that is two and more than have the variable as an input, then such linear regression is called multiple linear regression. The other name of multiple linear regression is, we can have it as a multivariate. Okay, so that's all about the linear regression. And the regression types, for example, y is equal to ax plus b, what we discussed in the previous slide. Here y is the dependent variable, that is target variable, x is the independent variable, predictor analysis, and a and b are the linear coefficients. These are the supporting coefficients for our target and predictor variables. Some popular applications of linear regressions are the day-to-day life applications, or we can say the commercial applications. The examples are analyzing trends and sales estimates, salary forecasting, real estate prediction, arriving at ETAs in the traffic. So these are the familiar examples or popularization applications for the regression types. So this is how the regression algorithms takes place in terms of the linear regression. Thank you.